Have you ever seen a plane so cheap it made you wonder if it was even worth it? Welcome to Aviation India, and today we bring you a list that might surprise you. 5 planes that are really cheap, but nobody wants. These are aircraft with irresistible price tags, yet for some reason, they remain parked, waiting for a brave owner. Bad reputation? Hidden costs? Or just misunderstood? Join us and find out. Grumman AA1 Yankee. This small and daring single-engine plane was Grumman's promise to revolutionize light aviation in the 1970s. Light, fast, and with a sporty look, it seemed like a dream for any rookie pilot. And even today, you can find it from $25,000 to $30,000, making it one of the cheapest certified planes on the market. But of course, not everything that glitters is gold. The Yankee is known for being unstable at low speeds, especially during landings. Its landing gear is as stiff as a brick, and if you handle it poorly, it will make you pay. It doesn't forgive mistakes, and that's why instructors avoid it as a training aircraft. Plus, being so light, crosswinds become a real enemy, and many pilots prefer not to fight that battle. On the other hand, it has a strong design, low fuel consumption, and it's not complicated to maintain. Its mechanical simplicity is a plus for those who know it, but its bad reputation is deeply rooted. Many look at it with distrust, and that explains why so many are for sale at absurdly low prices. Is it a misunderstood aircraft or a true dream breaker? Beachcraft Skipper. The Skipper was Beechcraft's answer to compete with the Cessna 150 and Piper Tomahawk. And while it was a good idea in theory, in practice it was ignored, like that friend who invites you out and you say you already have plans. Today you can find one for under $22,000, which sounds like a gift, but few are willing to accept it. Its biggest problem? It entered a saturated market and disappeared before proving its worth. With fewer than 350 units built, spare parts are rare, and that scares off any buyer. Mechanically, it's simple with a reliable Lycoming O235, but its lack of popularity hurts even its resale value. The cabin is comfortable for its class, visibility is excellent, and its flight behavior is predictable. But its limited payload and low speed put it behind its competitors. And who wants a plane with no active pilot community? The Skipper seems destined for loneliness, no matter how good it may be. Piper PA 28-140 Cherokee. The Cherokee family is beloved and reliable, but the 140 model is like the youngest sibling everyone ignores. Even though you can find one in flying condition for as low as $28,000, it's often overlooked. Why? Because it's the least powerful version in the line, with just 150 horsepower and a cruise speed that feels like slow motion. It has limited payload, outdated avionics, and upgrading them costs almost as much as the plane itself. Plus, many buyers compare it directly to more modern PA 28 versions and choose to pay more for better capacity. The poor 140 ends up forgotten, despite having good aerodynamics, low fuel burn, and simple maintenance. For training or local flying, it's perfect. But in a world where everyone wants to cruise at 120 knots and bring 3 friends, this Cherokee is left out of the game. Still, it remains one of the best-kept secrets in budget aviation. Cessna 177 Cardinal. The Cardinal was Cessna's modern bet to replace the beloved 172. With no wing struts, better visibility, and a sleek design, it looked like the future. But in early versions, performance left a lot to be desired. Today you can get one starting at $35,000, but its early reputation still weighs it down. The first models had 150 horsepower engines, which weren't enough for its heavier airframe. Takeoff was slow, and many pilots called it sluggish. Even though later versions had 180 horsepower and even retractable gear, the damage was done. The problematic label stuck. In reality, it's a comfortable plane with excellent visibility and a cabin many pilots prefer over the 172. But since it's less common, mechanics are less familiar with it. Parts are more expensive, and its resale value doesn't impress. It's a great airplane, but people keep betting on the safe option, and the safe option isn't always the best. Coupoop 415. A plane without rudder pedals? Sounds like science fiction, but the Coupoop made it real. Its design eliminated the possibility of stalls or spins, and it was a safety revolution. Today you can find one for $20,000 or less. Cheaper than a used car, yet it still struggles to win pilots over. Many consider it a toy with wings. Its low cruise speed, limited payload, and lack of authority in rough conditions make it appealing only for local flights in good weather. Plus, its vintage look pushes away those seeking modern tech or speed. Still, it's one of the easiest planes to fly, incredibly economical and low maintenance. Ideal for recreational pilots, but invisible to the general public. That's why dozens of units remain in hangars, waiting for someone to give them a second chance. And there you have it. Planes that, despite their low price and accessibility, continue to collect dust in hangars or online listings. Why? Maybe because of their outdated looks, myths passed down for decades, or simply because they're not trendy. But if you're someone who looks beyond paint and cruise speed, these models could offer way more than you imagine for very little money. So the question is, would you dare to buy one? Or would you follow the crowd and let them go? Tell us in the comments which aircraft on this list you think is the most unfairly ignored. And if you like the video, you already know, give us a like, subscribe to Aviation India, and hit the bell so you don't miss any of our upcoming aviation rankings. See you on next flight, pilot.